Virabhadrasana 2. Virabhadrasana was a Hindu warrior. He had 6 pairs of arms. So in the poses, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do the 2 pose where he's using these arms. But let's just start out with a little warm-up. Sit on the edge of your chair rather than back and lift the spine. And let's take your hands, weave them together, and just lift your right knee up towards you. Try to do this without bringing your shoulders towards your knee. Just bring your knee up towards the ceiling in your heart and point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. And then make circles. And then circles the other way. So this is the time of day. Now weave your fingers, bring the left knee up, point and flex, where you're just with yourself, with your body, with your breath, with your feet. No news, nothing to do, no dinner to cook later, no TV show to think about, just yourself, your wonderful self. And let's shake our hands, shake the hands, turn the palms up, and then just stretch the right arm out and pull the shoulder back, forward and back, kind of like a piston action, forward and back. Then with the thumb up, forward and back, forward and back. It could be a very small movement, don't push, and with the palm down, forward and back. And with the other hand, we started with the palm down, forward and back, kind of lubricating those shoulders that you may have been, working on your computer or chopping onions or reading mail or whatever you were doing. You weren't like congregating with anybody, that's for sure. So fingers, thumbs up, and we're juicifying, lubricating that shoulder. Palm up. And then roll the shoulders back. So we're engaging the trapezius, the shoulder sockets, just stretching and relaxing, kind of being very nice to those shoulders that carry a lot of weight. Okay, and then your head, it takes a lot of work to hold on to your head and just kind of shake your head right to left a little bit, and then open your mouth. Okay. So we're going to do a little warm-up on the abductors. So here's your choice. You can use your chair, put your foot up on, and we're going to stretch the adductor. Okay? Stretch the adductor. Alternately, you can just turn your right foot, point your right foot towards the wall, and your left foot forward, and stretch the adductor this way. Now, we want to keep our spine straight while we stretch the adductor. Okay? And we want to lift the inner arch so that the knee doesn't come forward. Okay? And just stretch that adductor. And then the other adductor. You can turn around if you're going to use the chair or use the floor. Again, we want to keep the knee in line with the hip and keep the spine upright. So the default would be to go this way, which of course you don't feel as much stretch in the adductor. So we want to keep the spine upright and just lubricate the hip. Invite the hip to soften. Okay. And now, point your feet out like at a 15-degree angle. Put more weight on the little toe side of your foot as you bend both knees, pushing the knees back, lifting the arches, meaning Don't move the knees in, which is a lot of stress for the knees. So if you're just going down an inch, that's just fine. Okay, weight on the little toe side of your foot, lift the inner arch, and the adductor. Stretch the adductor. And one more time. And let's stay down here. So, little toe side of the foot, you can even lift and drop your toes, and cactus up your hands. If this is not possible today, leave your hands out to the side or down. Okay, cactus. So you're going to move the inside elbow forward and flatten the upper back. And breathe. And you'll see why we're doing this soon. Okay? And then come on up. And let's just go down one more time. So that was a short warm-up for today's pose. Now we're going to use the chair. Now, if you're tall, you may need to put a cushion on the chair. And if you're short, you're going to need a block for your feet. So I'll demonstrate. So first you start with your right buttock as if somebody's going to share the chair with you, okay? On your right side. So your right buttock is back and you're going to turn. So if you're short, you may need to put your foot on a block. As in my case, I'm not short, okay? So I may benefit from a little height. In which case, I'm going to start with my right buttock to the right and turn my foot. So, placing the foot, we want a right angle here, okay? So the knee is over the ankle. So here you see why we stretch the adductor. So, I'm going to take your left leg, and here are the options. Okay. This is quite a stretch. Particularly since we want to keep our spine upright. So, if your hip is not so mobile, you can even inch it up and put it right there, okay? So you can put your foot even in front, just so long as the right knee isn't collapsing in, okay? So, so you can make an L with your left hand, push it here, and lift the spine up. Lift the spine up. Press down on the right foot. Drop the sit bones. So the buttocks are dropping down. The top of the head is lifting up. Chin slightly down. Okay? Spine is, so this is often the default. So if that's the only thing you can do, that's fine, but if you can get your spine upright by moving your foot forward, do so. Okay? So, pelvis slightly forward, if you can do that. Okay? Slightly forward, meaning don't push your buttocks back. Pull the buttocks forward.